She's married.
Wow.
Yeah, you know, that's crazy.
So what did you do?
Because the wife got to also notice that the husband have interest in me. So every day the wife and the husband, they always fight. I was in prison.
Because you don't have fully freedom.
Yeah, at that time, at the beginning, it was bad. I was sick and at the same time crying. I cried like a baby.
Wow.
Trust me.
So, are you ready?
Yep.
Are you sure you're ready?
Sure.
Hey, Charlie. The girl, she looks fresh, yo. You know, guys, please, pardon me, but she looked more fresher than in camera. So, in case maybe you've had a crush on her, please make sure you see her physical and physically before on camera, dear.
You are flattering me.
Oh, come on. But it's true. Welcome back to Ghana.
Thank you.
Should I say welcome home? Welcome back home.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. And you?
I'm also fine. And so far, how long have you been in Ghana?
1 month now.
Hey.
Today, yesterday was exactly 30th. I landed in Ghana.
So soon?
Yeah, 1 month. 31st June, May.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, in case you are watching us, you know, I interview people to share their Ghanaian experience. But from my personal experience, I traveled outside Ghana and I carried the Ghanaian mentality out and I was arrested. So Maya featured me on his channel while I was arrested in Burkina Faso. If you guys have been following me, you'll get to know about that story. So I just realized that whenever we travel outside Ghana as Ghanaians, we don't even value what we have here until we travel outside Ghana. So today, if you are watching this episode, I have here with me this lovely, gorgeous, nice, beautiful lady here who has traveled to Saudi. She traveled to Saudi to work there for 4 years, right?
Yep.
So she's here to share experience and also let me know what she think about Ghana, especially because I do Ghana to the world. So Gina, you are once again welcome to my channel.
Thank you so much for having me.
And to thank you so much for coming because I know it's not easy. You should be relaxing by now and having fun with family and stuff.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yes, but you've traveled all the way from Winneba to
Yeah.
Accra. But anyway, guys, she's also a YouTuber. She has a YouTube channel. You started your YouTube channel in Saudi.
Yeah, I started in Saudi.
Wow. Anyway, we are here to talk more about the story. So she will tell me. So Dina, let's what took you to Saudi? Before we come back home, let's get into the real story. What took you to Saudi?
To go and hustle.
Wow.
Hustle.
And were things not better here for you, or you wanted to travel and have experience and also hustle? Or you had the mentality of you can make it here, there, than here?
Yeah, but you know, me growing up, always I said I'll travel. But the time I was traveling, I think it's my personal life.
Yes,
Things were a little bit quite difficult for me. So the only option for me is to travel, leave the country, go and start a new life. Yeah, and also go and look for money. But that's the reason why.
When you were going, you were very young. Were your parents not worried?
I wasn't. I was 26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, let's go back to Saudi. When you first landed the place, how was the feeling like?
The feeling, my dear, it's not easy. But, you know, at the beginning, when we landed at Saudi, you know, we have Ghanaian people. I wasn't only one person. We were, I think, almost 40 or 30 people going to different houses, different sponsors. So when we were at the airport, you know, when you get to the airport, they have a place that they will keep you people there, wait for your sponsor to come and take you. So when we were there, everything was okay because you can see Ghanaian people and interact with. But after they took me from the Ghanaian people and we went home with my sponsor, that's why I got to realize that I don't know whether I'm lost. I don't know. Charlie, new environments, different feelings, how they do their things. It's different from how Ghana we do our things.
How do they do their things? Because someone watching might ask.
It's like the food we eat is different from their food.
Okay.
For us, early in the morning,
eat our
take
breakfast or
breakfast,
cocoa or something
chocolate, cocoa, Hausa cocoa and other stuff. For them, no, only bread
in the morning?
in the morning. Sometimes with tea. They are shy. They call the Lipton. They call it shy. That's what you take with. And early in the morning, you don't even have to relax. Just get up, blah blah, going to work, start to work. You get me? So the feelings is different, and you know, changing environment. I'm a Ghanaian, and going to different country, you don't know anything about their culture, how they live.
Their language?
No, I don't speak their language. English, even English, it was problem for them. They don't understand.
So how do you communicate with
it's
your
not
people?
easy, my dear. Even one water, if you need water, you find it very difficult for them to understand that you need water, unless maybe you go and take the water and you show it to them that this is called water, I need it. Then they will say, okay, take it.
Wow.
So from there, then they will be mentioning the name to you, small.
Then you start learning.
Yeah, you start learning.
So do you speak like 10% or 50%?
Oh, I can say I can speak 25 or almost 30%
Wow.
Arabic. Yeah.
Is the language difficult?
At the beginning, it's very difficult because some words I haven't even heard it from anywhere. You get me? That's very.
I think they speak Arabic or?
Yeah, they speak Arabic.
Okay.
100% typical
So what
Arabic.
exactly were you doing there? What kind of job?
I was a housemaid,
Okay.
cleaning the house, cooking, taking care of the kids, ironing. That's all.
So that's all that you were
Yeah,
doing?
that's the work. Yeah.
And how was the relationship with your family people?
Those I was
you
staying with. At the beginning, it wasn't easy. Me, I have grown up with a Ghanaian lifestyle, and going to live it somewhere and learn new things. You get me? Because when I went there, my first encounter was, we finished eating around 8 to 9. I already have finished cleaning the house. So 8, 9, 10 at that time. In Ghana here, I will put it in the sink. In the morning, I will clean. So when I went there, I practiced that. I left it around 10, 11. I left it in the sink. And then the madam came and called me that I don't supposed to be leaving it at that time. I have to clean it. Yeah, in the night. I have to clean it before the next day. You get me? So those are some of the small things that...
wow.
Yeah.
So I'm so shocked because we've been hearing a lot of stories coming from Saudi, especially people who go there to work as housemaid. Some get molested, others get raped. Even some they can kill you.
Yeah.
They push some people from top story building to a whole lot of issues.
Yeah, some are true.
How was your story? And
Every
were you hearing something like that?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, every story that's come out from Saudi is not fabricated. Some are true. Some are very true story, life story that people do share it because it keeps on coming out. So people thought maybe we are lying or something. No, it's true. It do happen like that.
But were your family a little bit nicer to you or something?
Yeah, at the beginning they were nicer to me, but later on, my boss started showing some attitude in the house. But to me, I'm a lady, and action speaks louder than words. So I got to realize that this man, when he gets me,
he won't forgive you.
Yeah.
Was he interested in you?
Yeah, he was having an interest in me.
Is he not married?
She's married.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So what did you do?
Because the wife got to also notice that the husband have interest in me. So every day the wife and the husband, they always fight. And whenever the wife doesn't like me, only the man that I can talk to more. The woman, I don't know her problem. So every day after the fight, then the husband will come and tell me that, hey, this woman is crazy, just leave her, go and you get me. Sometimes he will come and spoil the wife to me.
Okay.
And later when he goes back, he's one with the wife. You get me? So I got to realize that if I don't take care, I'll get problem.
So in your entire stay for 4 years, were you able to go out to explore and get to know places?
No, although I was run away, because I ran away, and I've said it in all my interviews that I ran away, and I'm not going to change my math that I ran away. But if I said I ran away, it's a norm. It's a breach of contract.
Okay.
So I'm not encouraging anybody to run away,
away.
but it's just my experience that I'm sharing it. And it's in their law that when you are in their house and they are trying to, the man or the men in the house are trying to have an affair with you, either they will change your house for you, or you can go to police station, or you can do whatever that would be safe for you. Otherwise, if you stay there for them to have an affair with you, it's a rape case, and those police people are not going to handle the police case, the rape case. They will tell you to go to your embassy for them to come and handle the issue. And you know, where is the money you are going to take an Arab man to court because of rape or whatever?
So
you get me?
If I don't want to use the word, but it looked like you were in prison.
I was in prison.
Because you don't have your fully freedom.
Yeah, at that time, at the beginning, I was not having access to my phone. When I was going, I went with my phone, but I was not using. The phone was there, and they gave me some Alacha phone B.
Like
that,
Yam.
Yeah. No, it's not like Yam. It was supporting internet, but they didn't bought a SIM card for me, only Wi-Fi. So they will only give it to me whenever I want to chat with my family. After that, then they will take the phone away from me.
So what do you mean by you ran away? Did you run away to the
Ghanaian?
embassy?
No, you can run away to embassy people, or you can run away to Ghanaian people. And you know, when I was going, I knew some people who are already in Saudi, and I would advise you, like, I'm not even advising anybody to go there, so I will not mention.
We'll come to that. I just want to get it clear. You running away from that family?
Yeah.
Did you run away to another family, or did you run away to look for another job?
I ran away to Ghanaian people, and then after that, I started looking for
a
job. Yeah, I ran away, and the next 2 days, I got a job. Then I went to work. Yeah.
And was your agent aware that you ran away?
Oh, they were looking for me. They searched for me for almost 1 month.
And they couldn't find you?
They couldn't find me. They sent a lot of threatening messages to my sister back here in Ghana and one of my brother.
Wow.
But I didn't went back to them.
This is so scary.
And then later I made someone made a call and explained the things, the reason why I ran away from the house. And after that, I didn't hear anything from them again. So now I can.
Because as I said, we've been hearing a lot of stories.
Yeah.
And for me, it got to a time we weren't hearing about you.
Yeah.
And we were so worried.
Yeah.
And we took it to the social media. And also
I
posted
saw,
in his community.
when I came back, I saw it on my.
I also sent you messages that I've not heard from you in case
I
you
saw,
blah blah.
yeah, I saw everything.
And we were so scared.
I know. Because when I was going, at the beginning, I wanted to tell you people that I'll be going to this place. So if you don't see me, you people shouldn't be worried. But I didn't know what will happen there exactly, okay? So I have to wait for me to get there and see how things are going. And then after that, they collected all my WhatsApp phone and everything because I was detained. I have to be detained at the deportation for them to take me back to Ghana. So that's where I was not having any access to social media.
But you had access with your family
only
once
Yam.
a while.
Yeah, I went there with Yam, the small phones. So they called me. My sister called me every day, straight call.
Did you miss home when you were there?
My dear, sometimes I feel like it's not easy. It's not easy, my dear.
So, tell me, so that means you've been in Saudi for 4 years,
Yeah,
but
I
you
was there
don't
for 4
really
years.
know any place like...
No. I didn't know any place like maybe going to work, stay. Sometimes, because I don't have papers, I can stay in one house for 8 months. Even the last house I left, I was there for 2 years.
Wow.
I stay with them for 2 years, sometimes more treatment, sometimes it's like this. So me, I went there, although I ran away, but it's like I was the same in the contract. You get me? Because I don't change my house. I'm scared, you know where I come from. Yeah, so I don't want to get problem. I want to, and I was having a vision to, when I was going to look for a capital. But through that, I got to realize that I can manage the work and work hard. Then I said, let me build my own house. That's where everything started.
Wow.
The problem.
So you went to there to hustle, and
Yeah,
through
to
that you
hustle.
were able to build your own house.
I built.
Wow, that's at least you've gotten something in return.
Yes.
But were you aware the kind of treatment and things that goes on there before leaving?
Yeah, I know.
Charlie,
But
you
when
be
I
hard
was
girl.
going there, I was positive. Even the agent, I called the agent myself that I want to go to Saudi. Can you help me? Then the agent said, are you crazy? Because there's a lot of stories going around and you said you want to go. He asked me 3 times. Then I said, yeah, I'm ready. I'll go.
Wow.
Get a sponsor for me. And then everything started.
You are really
And then
a
I
hard
said,
girl.
yeah, and I always say that I'm a light, okay? So whenever I go to where there's a darkness, I will shine it. That was my mentality.
Wow.
And
But then finally you go home, so let's come back home.
yeah.
Okay, let's come back home first. Can you take us, when you go home, like on the first time you touch down on the
Airport.
grounds or at airport, how was the feeling like?
You know, at the deportation, I got sick, because working every day. And then I stopped working, staying in the same, like a room, eating, sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the deportation. We don't go anywhere. And I got sick. I was seriously sick, my dear. My skin, if you touch it, I feel pains like, I don't know how I'll explain it. I don't know. So when I was coming, I was already sick coming. And then when we got to Ethiopia, when we were landing at the airport, then I started crying. Immediately I saw Ghana, we are landing. We should fasten our seatbelts. Then I started crying. I cried like a baby.
Why were you crying?
And some people were asking me, you have been through all these pains and you are back home and you are crying. I was not crying because I didn't come home with big money. But if I look at the places, the encounters, you see the marks here, I cut my hand.
Wow.
And through all that, God has helped me to come back home. So it was like a tears of joy.
Tears of
I
joy.
cried.
Wow.
I think that's also the reason why I lost my voice. I don't know. It was part. I was sick and at the same time crying. I cried like a baby.
Wow.
Trust me. Yeah.
Okay. When you go home, you touched down at the airport, you cried.
Yeah.
And then from there, did you go home straight?
No, I was under quarantine.
How was life in quarantine? Was it enjoyable? Was
Yeah,
it
it's
scary?
very enjoyable. It's not scary because we already did a corona test at Saudi and we were negative when we came. Yeah, we were negative. I was negative. If I was positive, they wouldn't have brought me home because those who were positive, they left them. Yeah. So I was negative. When we get here, the next day, they took us to, I think, a bus. Yeah, the bus and then the convoy.
Convoy.
Charlie, convoy.
Special treatment.
Me, I'm a big girl.
You are not small. You are a whole honorable.
Yeah, convoy. Charlie, it's not easy. They brought us to our hotel. We stayed there for almost a week, 2 weeks, getting to 2 weeks. Yeah. Then we set off.
Because
we did the test again.
I saw you eating good food.
Yeah, they gave us good food. Trust me, for this one.
It is raining. My first time seeing rain for 4 years.
Because in Saudi, the whole year it can rain for 1 or 2.
Hey, in here Ghana.
It doesn't rain in Saudi.
Oh, okay.
Dust every day.
It's
so it's only AC that's working for them to get a good temperature.
And I saw your first Sunday. You were dancing.
I was so happy.
And then finally, when you left the quarantine and went home, your people did a whole big party for you.
Oh, it wasn't big party.
Oh, but actually, it's a party.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't even planned. When we got home, then my sister and my mom, they started playing music, and the kids around my area, they also joined us.
Wow. So now, with the whole years you've spent in Saudi, what is the one thing that made you regretted going there that you had wished you would leave immediately to come home?
Freedom. If you are watching me and you are Ghanaian, my dear, if you have freedom, just appreciate it because freedom is priceless.
Wow.
Yeah, it's priceless. Sometimes you have money. Me working every day, I get money. I have money in my purse. I get some to send to do projects. So I can buy anything I want to eat. But trust me, you have the money, but you can't buy anything for yourself.
And you don't have the freedom.
No, you don't have freedom to go out and shop or buy things for yourself.
Enjoy
because you
yourself,
don't have
party.
papers, so they can arrest you. And you know you are not ready to come, so you need to hide. Even if you will have the papers, you are under contract and you are not allowed to go out.
So what is your advice to people who really want to go to
For
Saudi?
me, I would say nobody should go to Saudi. Maybe you may think that I went Saudi, I got money, I built my house, or I'm looking good. My dear, it wasn't easy. It didn't come from a silver platter unless you go with a lot of sacrifice and determination. Sometimes the work that you can't even do, you're supposed to do that. Yeah, extra work. Whenever you enter an Arab man's house as a housemaid, or you are coming to work as a shagala for them, you are the man in the house.
Oh, so you
Yes,
do everything.
everything, gas, everything that you're supposed to take as a man, that a man's supposed to take. You, the lady, you are the one going to take everything. If you see me climbing ladder, cleaning AC on top, you know, those work, we have experts that clean ACs and other stuff, but
You have to
they
do
will
all
not.
that.
Yeah, you're supposed to. Everything
So,
heavy in the house.
Let me
you
ask
carry
this.
it.
You know, sometimes we Ghanaians, we don't really cherish the freedom here.
Yeah.
The freedom that we have here in Ghana until we travel. I have traveled to Burkina Faso before, so even this was an African country.
Yeah.
You know, when we travel outside Ghana, we take this Ghanaian mentality with
yeah.
our freedom and everything out. By the end of the day, the reality begins to strike us, and then we realize that Charlie, Ghana is really home.
Yeah, Ghana is
What,
home.
what will you share with people in terms of the freedom here we have in Ghana? As in, you know, a lot of diasporans who come to Ghana, oh, Ghana is freedom, Ghana is free. Sometimes when they say our own people don't really appreciate or understand it. But you being a Ghanaian and have traveled outside and back again into the country, what will you tell them about our freedom? Despite although things are not really how we want it, but I think we have some kind of freedom here.
You know, sometimes we always say Ghana is no good, Ghana is no good. Although even when I was suffering there, whenever I have friends who are also living in diaspora, whenever I make a comment that I want to go back to Ghana, then they will be saying, Ghana, what? Then what Ghana? What is there in Ghana that you want to go? Ghana, work, make money. My dear, you know, being in Ghana here, look at me now. Let's say I took a car from my house, I came here myself. Nobody asked me, where's your permit, where's your passport, whatever. Maybe that some people have their papers that they are okay to move around, but some places, some of them too, they find it difficult to go there because they are living their life like a strangers in that country. But whenever you are in Ghana here, you can move around, do whatever you want, and you can talk to anybody. When I come here, I was finding it difficult to see someone and greet the person.
Because of the way...
Yes, I have a friend. He always greets people first before I would greet, because in Saudi there, it's not easy to see someone and greet. They will not greet you, they will just bypass and go.
Wow.
But here you can greet, have an interact with someone, you get me? And that's freedom. That one alone goes with a lot of package.
Wow.
Even if you don't have money and you are earning something small, and you have your freedom, you can see your family, you can see your mom, everybody is around. When you are sick, you can go to hospital, you can go to pharmacy, buy drugs for yourself to survive. I think it's better than going to Saudi and maybe earn money and you cannot even go to pharmacy when you are sick.
So will you advise someone to go travel to Saudi?
No. For me, like, go to the street and start selling pure water.
Someone will say that if you went there, you made the money and you are okay.
Yeah, that was my mindset, that if I go, I'll get money. And I went. I got the little I want. But life wasn't easy. And if you want to go, then put it in your mind that either you are going to exchange your life for money. Yes. Yeah. Because, you know, my house, it wasn't 100% completed.
Yeah.
But I just packed my things
and then
and
you
come
know,
back.
I was so worried. I'm like,
Because,
Gina, are you ready if I send you a plane ticket money?
Yeah,
you come?
gave
And
me
like,
that. Yeah,
you remember
I
was
have all
saying
the
that-
chat. I have all the chat,
I'm like,
the
if-
conversation,
can
everything
you
is
come
here.
today if I
Yeah.
send you money to come home?
Because, my dear, living in the house for 4 good years, although I was run away, but I don't go out. I don't go to malls. No, always work every
was
day.
so much
You
like
get
a
me?
prison
You don't. Before you will see the sun, maybe unless you are going to put the dustbin, the ballers out and come back.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
You mean you don't even see the sun?
You will see the sun only compound in the house or within, or maybe your people are traveling, okay?
dear.
Then they will go with you. You are in a prison. Prison,
Charlie?
like a small girl can come and sometimes I'll be sleeping 3 a.m. in the night. Then they will be knocking your door, come and cook, we are hungry. You get me? Or in the name of every month they are going to pay you.
Tina, what we have to say, we thank God for bringing you back
Yeah.
home safely, and we are so happy to have you back home. Charlie, it's the best feeling. I mean, you know why
some
I'm saying that.
people don't really want to share their experience,
stories,
but
yeah.
for me, I have, although I run away, and I should have been hiding that I'm a runaway, but I do come out and share my story because, like, I want to create awareness that don't go to Saudi. If you go to Saudi, my dear, you are
You might not come home.
Yes, you may not come home.
Guys, it's an interesting topic.
Conversation.
We could have talked, we can talk and talk and talk and talk all, but I think maybe another day we'll find another time to talk about it more into details, maybe some of the things she really went through so that people will get to know the story. If you want a part 2, please just comment below and let me know if you want a part 2, and I'll just go and see her. Don't worry, I'll come there. No, I'll come myself. And
Okay.
thank you so much for sharing your experience with
Okay.
us.
So one thing I will also want to add is that when we are growing up, we shouldn't be thinking of schooling. Sometimes we should learn skills, because if you have skills and you are doing it small, you will not be stranded.
Yeah.
You get me? At least you'll be busy. So you're not even thinking of traveling to this
Exactly.
country. So we should learn more skills. Focus more. Ghana is sweet, okay? We should be in Ghana, build our country together.
Okay.
Yes.
But let me ask you a final question.
Okay.
If you had opportunity to travel again, where will it be?
For now, I don't have any plans of traveling. Trust me. Even if a good country, no, I don't have any
Okay.
plans.
All right. So, guys, thank you so much.
Let me enjoy the freedoms more.
She wants to enjoy the freedoms more here, so let's allow her to. She has a YouTube channel. She talked about her experience. She does lifestyle.
Yeah.
She has some amazing content there, and also had collaborated with some of the YouTubers. You can just check it out and watch. All the guys are there, Niiayiphotography and the rest, and Co, all of them. So thank you so much for sticking to watch. I know it's a long video, but I just want to appreciate you. Until then, I see you on my next episode. My name is Niiayi, aka Ganibi. Hola.
Bawa. Visa. Hola, Bawa.
We gon' make 'em. Still pushing, 'cause we will get there.